Me being a nomad of innovation, we start in St. Gallen, which is in the beautiful country of Switzerland. And if you could just get the next slide. Is it working? Yeah. No. This is it. Okay, what you see there's a map, a developing map. Being a nomad, you're looking for a home. You're looking for a place you want to stay for a while and connect to people who are interesting and connect to people who really like to do things, getting things done. Like today in the morning, the ambassador was talking about is, now it's enough about conferences, getting things done. Exactly what we are looking for is as well. So we started actually in the Silicon Valley, as I was talking to you today in the morning. Then we moved over to St. Gallen and set up there a startup field. And then we moved down to this beautiful red button here, which is Ljubljana, a beautiful city, by the way, and a city of a lot of ideas. So could we just move on? This is BTC, as Mark was explaining today before. It's the Business Transformation Center. Okay, just take that. It's a business transformation center. It's not a business trading center or something. It's a business transformation center. So the guy there, Mr. Mermal, had a real great vision of saying it's not about making business, it's to transform it. But how do we transform it? We do it by bringing two guys together who should have, two persons together actually. Two persons together which should be in love and have kids. Actually, Elmer Mark, he's in our network as well. He's the inventor of this watch. You might know the Swatch watch. Okay. He said there are two guys or two people who should fall in love with each other. This is the one is the searching guy, and the other one is the executing guy. And actually, these two should have kids. He's more dramatic. I don't say that what he's normally quoting on that. You can just imagine what they should do together. So on one side, we've got these open, flexible, asking question people, and the ones who are taking risks, making mistakes, and the ones who are disrupting your own business. And on the other side, we need these people who are getting things done in time, on schedule, organized, giving answers, reducing risk, making no mistakes, and control the business. So this is our task we have, to get them two together and having beautiful kids together. Next slide. But watch out for that. Don't play any innovation theater. There's enough of show acts around. Having a beautiful incubator somewhere in the company, beautiful, colorful posters, pins, whatever, and having these great shows of innovation. Everybody's talking about innovation. There's no CEO speech without the word innovation. And everybody's dancing around these innovation things. Watch out for that, because that's show. And you can find that is that there are no products coming out. The next thing is you have to know, next slide, don't get trapped on that one. On one side, we've got these labs who create customer value. Now, I've got this beautiful idea of creating customer value. Now, I take that and go to my board. So what's the first question they have? Where's your business plan? And what do? Well, you invent some figures. I don't know how many business plans are made up, They're just made up to convince the board to do something. But most of them are, I don't say the word, just a blank lie. So what we have to do is, if we want to take it seriously, we have to find new KPIs for that. We have to find new measurements to understand each other, to understand the guy who is exploring and the guy who is executing. And we have to find a common language. Next slide. So for that, we have to build up an architecture for innovation, which starts from creating ideas, testing ideas, scale the ideas, and last but not least, renew the ideas or pivot them, kill them. And for that you get a real answer, next slide, you have to build up an engine of innovation. First of all, you have to have an innovation strategy with an innovation thesis. You build up an innovation portfolio. Then you go into the innovation practice, and I will then go to BTC, because this is the core of BTC there. And then you have to have the innovation management. So, next slide. What we do together with BTC is in the middle of the BTC, of this complex, there's a startup accelerator, ABC. And together with this startup accelerator, we're doing hackathons. We're bringing companies together, startups together, universities together, people from all over the world. We get them together on one spot to connect them with the corporates, and then to build up a blueprint for their future, and not stop there by the paper. Now we're going into, you can go to the next slide. We connect them with the startup community. We've got there, in the last 3 years, 100 startups there from 30 different countries. And it was elected by the best accelerator in Central Europe last year. So we get the startup community connected, like Blaj was actually one of the startups there. He's there. Get them together with talents. Now we've got a talent pool of 30,000 talents in Southeast Europe. And maybe we'll get a lot more from Bengaluru. And bring that all together into the actual testing, into the living lab. So we are leaving the place of talking and putting it into action. And we've got loads of space there. You know, we've got these 11 square kilometers of shopping area. We've got so many shops, so many businesses running there. They're all asking for innovation. So in the middle, we've got the ABC accelerator. We develop new ideas, get them done into the real business, into the real things. And Mark was showing some of these incredible things which came out there, like the blockchain, like the Alipay, like the VR, we are still on the stage, like the autonomous driving. So the message is, get from the PowerPoint to the real life and build an ecosystem to do so. So let's build a huge tribe of people who want to disrupt the world, get together and get things done.